Back with this, Republican U.S. Senator Rob Portman still not willing to call Joe Biden president-elect.
Speaking to reporters today, Portman admits the former vice president is leading in enough states to win the election, but it's a call he's not yet willing to make. News 5's John Cossack spoke with the senator about his reasoning. Hey, John.
Yeah, quite frankly, he said it's because the president, he feels, deserves a fair and transparent process, he said, and that is what's playing out in the courts and the recounts right now. And he said we should wait, not jump ahead, until it does play out. While a handful of Republicans have stepped forward to acknowledge Joe Biden as the winner of the presidential election, Senator Rob Portman is not yet in that category. The Ohio Republican, up for re-election in 2 years, said he has seen the polls showing 70% of Republicans believe the election was fraudulent and without integrity. That includes, he says, a lot of Ohioans.
For many of those individuals, going through this process is helpful. They tell me that. So I think it's in the interest of the country, which is terribly polarized right now. Anybody who cares about that, which I hope is everybody, will allow this process to proceed.
Asked if he sides with the 70% of Republicans who believe there was fraud in this election, Portman said yes.
There's fraud in every election. I don't think anybody questions that. But the question is whether there was enough to change the results.
He does concede, however, that Biden and his team should be given access to all briefings normally granted to president-elects as this process plays out. Currently, they are not, and that is something that Senator Sherrod Brown says is concerning on the national security front, the fight against COVID, and the eventual distribution of a vaccine. So states are pitted against each other.
President-elect Biden is ready to move, and nobody should be standing in his way to help put people together to do this and work with the states.
That's something that former Ohio Governor John Kasich pleaded with President Trump to do.
Please, please, Donald Trump, please, let's stop this. Fight as much as you want, do whatever you want, but please start helping this man to put these programs together to begin to address where we go from here in terms of this pandemic.
And Portman said that many of those involved in the health side of the process are career government officials, much like Dr. Fauci, who served between administration, making that transition easier. In Shaker Heights, John Cossack, News 5.
Thank you, John. Perfect.